I hate to give you a jump scare. A quarter of 2026 has come and gone already. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like at the top of the year, everyone's super excited to talk about trend forecasting and what's going to be in the digital zeitgeist. It feels like the longer the year goes on, the less we stop to look at those predictions and whether or not they're working. Now, the question might arise, who has time for that? Good news. I've taken some time to look back at some trend predictions for 2026 and to ask this scary question, what's actually working? I started with some research, as one does. I looked back at Adobe, Pantone, Death to Stock, and Print Mag's predictions for 2026. So what's the common denominator? Well, every prediction seemed to emphasize human touch, displays of authentic human emotion, not an outright rejection of technology, but an augmentation of digital reality with analog techniques, and a rise in childlike or naive design. But I guess the question is, were the predictions accurate? How about you tell me a few examples that come to mind? A Super Bowl halftime show characterized by a real display of human emotion, authenticity, and highlighting a community that's often overlooked. Another one that comes to mind, a Coachella set that dominated everyone's feeds, that I would argue is an excellent example of childish or naive design. Intentionally unprofessional, one might say. And to add to the list, a chart-topping single whose music video combined heavy digital VFX with very practical set design. If you want to hear a little bit more of a deep dive on the minutia of these trend predictions, take a look at my vlog.